Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a quad focused leg day this morning. Starting off here on this. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pick it up in the frame here, but starting off like I always do, seated leg curls. Set my thing down real quick. Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. Um, yeah, starting off seated leg curls. Get the knees nice and warmed up, legs working, blood going to them, all that good stuff. I'm gonna do 3 sets of these. Well, actually, no, 5 total. I do a couple warm up sets first, and then 3 working, aiming for the 10 to 12 rep range. Um, nothing too crazy weight wise. Just trying to get everything nice, loose, nice and warmed up. After that, going into probably pendulum squats. I don't know. I kind of want to change it up a little bit, like maybe go back to a hack or see what else I can do because I've got quite a few different uh, like leg machines here for like squatting and leg press and stuff like that. They've got a handful of different variations, so I don't know which one would work best, but I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with the pendulum again this week, and then next week try something different. But we'll see. Sorry, I keep touching my face. My pre-workout has got me itching all over, so that's why. Anyways, gonna get into the first working set, and yeah, let's get into it. Felt pretty good. I can definitely go up. That was 225 last week. I got to put 240 for I think 10 reps. That real quick. So that was 225, 12. So yeah, we're gonna go up to 240, and then maybe stick with that for the next 2 sets. Probably landing somewhere in that 10-ish rep range. Should be just right. So I ended up getting 12 reps at 240. Going in the last set, bumped it up to the next plate was 255. I don't know how many reps I'm going to be able to get with this because I've never even attempted this weight before, but I mean, even if I fall short of 10, like say I maybe get 8, I can finish it off with either an iso hold or maybe some partials. Ah, we'll see how it feels once I start getting some reps in. All right, that was good. Felt what felt challenging. Like I just barely got 10 reps and then really held out on that last rep. But that wasn't too bad. I don't know if I'd do all 3 of my working sets at that weight, but wasn't too bad. Maybe next week, probably do my first working at 240, and then second and third working set at 255. And that should be good for uh, you know, some strength progression, whatnot. Yeah, that's it. Go over to pendulum. So I might try something different with these this week. Instead of keeping my feet more shoulder width apart, or as wide as I can place them on this platform, I might try to keep them a little bit narrower. See what different kind of activation I can get in the quads. Probably start off right in the middle here, these pads, and I think that should be a good starting spot. I don't have a whole lot of weight on here yet, or nothing that I can't handle. That was actually quite a bit more challenging than I thought. I'll probably end up sticking with his weight that I got on there, which would usually be my warm-up weight, or I guess not a warm-up weight, but like my first set weight, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. Ideally, I want to stay in the 6 to 10 rep range. I think more of my focus on these is going to be slowing the eccentric a little bit more instead of trying to rush it down, which I guess I've always kind of kept a somewhat of a decent tempo for my reps, but trying something different. If it works, right? Not, then no harm, no foul. Yeah. Stick with this weight, do a little bit of stretching, and then we'll go into the second set. So going in the last set, need a little bit longer of a rest. That's for sure. That last set was absolutely brutal. My quads are definitely feeling wrecked. I still got this last set to do. I'm already expecting to fall a little short, or I guess not necessarily short, but still at the bottom portion of my rep range that I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm expecting this one to be a fucking battle. See, one more. Yep. Yeah, that sucked. Just as much as I thought I was going to. Also, the hat had to come off. I'm starting to get really hot. I should probably go over there and turn that fan back on, actually. But I don't really feel like it. That's over. Going on to the leg extensions next, which I'm sure it's gonna feel lovely. Good right there. Alright, so leg extensions. I think I'm gonna try and do my focus point is gonna be like when I was doing the pendulum squat. Really slowing down the tempo of the movement to make sure that I feel it. Sometimes that's okay, even if you've got to lower the weight a little bit, which I'm on like my warm-up weight anyways. So who knows? I might end up sticking with this weight if I can slow down the tempo enough to where I'm feeling a good contraction and a deep stretch through the range of motion. But we'll see how it feels. Let's get in this first set. Get two more. Damn. All right. I'm probably gonna end up sticking with that weight, I think. And if anything, get out of the stand machine real quick. If anything, maybe lower the weight just a little bit. I left the weight exactly where it was. It's crazy how much of a difference just slowing down the tempo makes, even with slightly lighter weight. Makes a crazy difference. I know these are gonna suck just as bad, that first set. Fuck. Yeah. Sucked just as much as that first set. Alright, last set. So just finished up on the leg extensions. That last set
my quads are toast. I'm fucking stumbling around this bitch. Can't even fuck me up so bad. Can't even get words out right. But going into this seated hip abduction. Luckily, only doing 2 sets here. It shouldn't be too taxing on my legs. I say that, but I don't know. I'm pretty fried, so. Let's see. On this machine, 90 pounds is like just enough for me to get like quality reps and still land in that rep range that I'm looking for. That wasn't too bad. I was trying to focus, just like everything else. Like kind of the theme of this workout is really paying attention, focusing in on tempo control. I didn't feel bad. I could probably go up to the next plate. I think the reps might be a little bit sloppier, or I might fall short of the rep range that I'm trying to get. But I won't know unless I try it. So I did end up going up, which I guess I probably should have looked at my log last week because I did do the 110 last week, no problem. But at the same time, more focus on tempo control. So the weight, is obviously going to vary because you're not going to be able to keep the same tempo with more weight as you would be with less weight. So it's all right. It's neither here nor there. So going to this second set, try and focus on the tempo. Alright, that was definitely probably the weight that I should have used for both sets. It was just challenging enough to where if I went any heavier, I wouldn't have been able to control the tempo as much as I did. But that first set definitely felt like easier than that set. Even though I was still working, that set right there felt like I was at, like, yeah, felt like I was in like that optimal working load range. Let's finish up this damn workout. Some standing calf raises. See if I can land in that 10 to 12 rep range.
So me, I can switch back. Quite frankly, you'll never get your bitch back. Yeah, the beat not in the switch out. Welcome to the West, it's for people get rich at.
Last set. Try this whole stack. Ooh, damn. Took it to failure. All right, guys. That's gonna be a wrap on the quad day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.